Packing your bags and moving to a different country is easier said than done. Most people are bound by work, family, or education. However, if you are a remote worker, a retiree, a passive earner, or someone with substantial savings in the bank, you can move freely on your own terms. But then again, it will still take extensive planning and research before you choose a favorite destination. On top of that, the procedure of getting a residency can even take more time. For example, in some countries, the process of availing a residency visa can take up to 8 months. This is due to stern bureaucracy or pending backlogs. So therefore, in this video, we have listed the best countries you can move to quickly. That too, with the lowest income requirements. Most of these countries allow US, Canadian, and EU nationals to come and live there for up to 90 or 180 days without a visa. So therefore, you can even book a flight to these countries and apply for a long-term residency whilst being a visitor. However, rules vary by one country to another. Some nations prohibit this method. So instead, you can visit the desired country first, and if it suits you, come back home and apply from a local consulate. So if things go south for whatever reason in your home country, here are the fastest countries to move to in 2026. Number 12, Sri Lanka. Located in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka is an affordable alternative to places like the Maldives. It has a remarkable variety within a small space, from surfing on the southern coast to exploring ancient ruins or enjoying cool mountain air among tea fields. The country grants 2 long-term visa programs for passive earners and retirees. Both of these take 4 to 6 weeks of processing time after submission. The one targeted towards retirees is called My Dream Home Scheme, while the other one is a simple digital nomad visa. To qualify, you must demonstrate a monthly income or pension of $1,500. And after arrival in Sri Lanka, you are required to open a bank account and make a fixed deposit of $15,000. This visa gives you residency for 2 years, which can be renewed again if the requirements are upheld. Apart from the visas, English is widely used in its city's business and day-to-day life, which eases everyday life for foreigners. And almost all localities host reliable private hospitals and clinics suitable for routine checkups. The capital, Colombo, serves as its main international gateway, with a busy airport hosting direct flights to Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Number 11, Indonesia. When people think about moving to Indonesia, its islands of Bali and Lombok are their top choices. As a matter of fact, more than 70,000 internationals, mainly from Australia, the US and Europe, live permanently in Bali. Most of these expats are drawn to the island for its natural beauty, relaxed pace of life, and very low cost of living. Due to this high attraction, its government takes extra steps and processes its residency visa applications in just 7 to 14 working days. This short time frame is only for its income and pension-based visa called KITAS. To be eligible, you have to demonstrate a minimum income or pension of $3,000, which should be proven via your local bank statements. This visa is valid for 1 year and is easily extendable annually for up to 5 years. Number 10, Montenegro. This small Balkan nation has quietly moved from being Europe's best-kept secret to one of its most talked-about destinations. Its famous Bay of Kotor is touted as Europe's southernmost fjord, and the combination of mountains, medieval towns, and turquoise coast draws a growing community of digital nomad and retirees. There is no dedicated visa for retirees in Montenegro. Nonetheless, it has a digital nomad visa in place, which can even accommodate retirees. Processing takes 30 days for initial approvals and requires an additional weeks to collect your residence permit card. This residence permit allows you to live in Montenegro for up to 2 years. with the option to extend for another 2 years. To qualify, you must prove you work remotely and have a minimum monthly income of roughly $1,600. Number 9. Argentina. Argentina's vast plains and the Pampas are a verdant swathe of natural beauty, stretching westward from the Atlantic coast to the Andean foothills. Despite its immense size, the country's population is only 46 million, of which almost 38% is concentrated in its capital city of Buenos Aires. The quality of life is high here, and the cost of living is affordable. But due to ongoing inflation, prices can shift frequently. Digital nomads and retirees who bring in superior currencies like dollar, pound, and euro will benefit from the favorable conversion rates. US, Canadian, and the EU nationals can visit Argentina freely for tourism or business without a visa for up to 90 days. They are even allowed to apply for its long-stay residencies during their stay. The processing time for its rentista and pensionado visa is just 2 months, and the income requirement is $2,000. Number 8. South Africa. Despite its challenges, South Africa's allure remains strong. Many people from the United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, and the United States have relocated here. Integrating into the local society is seamless, thanks to English being the predominant language. When it comes to choosing where to settle down, the coastal cities of Durban and Cape Town are the best choices. Both of these cities boast their own characteristics, but what's common among both is that they are well-developed, have good healthcare services, and lower crime rates. It hosts visas for both retirees and digital nomads. The processing time is just 4 to 8 weeks, and you can apply from anywhere, be it back home or whilst being in the country as a tourist. To qualify, applicants must demonstrate a minimum monthly income of $2,100, which can be derived from various sources, such as pensions, investments, or rental properties. Number 7. Bulgaria. The country of Bulgaria features mountains, plains, rivers, lakes, stunning hot springs, and an extensive coastline along the Black Sea. Most major towns and cities in Bulgaria have a sizable community of expats. This number is set to increase as more and more remote workers are considering to set up bases on its shoreline. There are many reasons for this high traction. The cost of living is low, healthcare is robust, international connectivity is easy. Though language can be an issue in rural areas and small towns, in bigger cities and resort hubs, most people understand basic English. For non-EU passive earners and retirees, its digital nomad and pensions visa are the most suitable options. To qualify, you must prove a minimum annual income of approximately $27,500. It takes around 30 to 35 working days to obtain the initial Type D visa. Once in Bulgaria, the subsequent temporary residence permit takes only 4 weeks. Number 6. Brazil. Brazil's vibrant cities, heavenly beaches, exotic jungles, and great weather make it one of the most popular destinations for expats from all over. Stereotypically, Brazil's bureaucracy is perceived to be slow and corrupt, but when it comes to getting a residency, it is pretty fast. Both digital nomad and pensioners visa take 4 to 8 weeks to process when applied directly through a Brazilian consulate. This time frame can decrease even further to 15 business days if the application is submitted online on its government's website. Qualifying applicants need to demonstrate a monthly income or pension of $1,500 or proof of $18,000 in bank savings. The safety index of the country is very low, and many of its urban areas are deemed unsafe for foreigners. This is due to high levels of crimes, such as theft, mugging, and even the risk of civil unrest. Expats must steer clear from its dangerous parts, most importantly, from the favelas, and red light districts. The safest cities in the country are Florianopolis, João Pessoa, and Sao Paulo. These megacities are considered the economic hubs of South America. Number 5. The Philippines. The Philippines has long been a coveted destination for retirees seeking a tranquil and affordable haven in Southeast Asia. From the clear waters to the emerald rice terraces, it exudes a natural beauty that's hard to rival. The weather is consistently warm and sunny, allowing for year-round outdoor activities and leisure. What's more, the cost of healthcare is significantly lower compared to the US and Europe. Many doctors are trained internationally, and English is widely spoken in medical settings. Foreign nationals who want to make the Philippines their second home can easily obtain a visa through the Special Residence Retirees Visa Program. To qualify, applicants must provide proof of a pension or steady income and deposit approximately $15,000 in a local bank account. It takes 20 to 45 working days, depending on whether you submit your application directly in its capital, Manila, or through a regional embassy. Once granted, this visa is valid indefinitely, permitting multiple entry privileges as long as the requirements are maintained. Number 4. Albania. This Balkan nation has been making headlines for being one of the most affordable to live, retire, and buy property on the Mediterranean. Its beach cities like Durrës, Vlorë, and Saranda receive the highest amount of international visitors and nomads. Although these cities are not necessarily expat hotspots, but those who have moved here speak positively of the gorgeous beaches, sunny weather, and low cost of living. On the downside, the quality of life and the Human Development Index in this country is not that high. Nowadays, many efforts are made to improve its services sector, including healthcare and transportation. Its income-based residence permit, commonly linked to the Type D visa, is one of the most accessible routes. It typically requires proof of a monthly income of around $1,050, making it one of the lower thresholds in Europe. Processing typically takes 15 to 30 working days, followed by an additional 4 weeks wait to obtain the residence permit. Moreover, citizens from Australia, USA, Canada, and the European Union can enter Albania as a tourist for up to 90 days. Number 3. Colombia. The rise of remote work combined with Colombia's mild climate, vibrant South American culture, low cost of living, and easy access to the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean, and the Andes Mountains make it an attractive option for relocation. The country has made great steps in improving its safety. However, crime rates still remain high in certain areas. Expats should avoid such locations and be safety conscious when out and about. Its coastal cities of Cartagena and Santa Marta provide great living standards on a very low cost of living. One can easily rent a 2-bedroom apartment in places like Santa Marta for under $600, while as a whole, monthly expenses barely exceed $1,500. There are 3 different types of visa, which can be awarded upon showing proof of income in Colombia. Retirees lean towards the Rentista and Pensioner M visa, while digital nomads gravitate towards its V-type visa. The processing time for all of these schemes is equal, taking only 3 to 6 weeks. Similarly, the requirements and duration is identical as well. Number 2. Georgia. Situated at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Georgia ushers an exceptional cultural heritage, an unrivaled sense of hospitality, affordable living along with a favorable tax system, Its capital city of Tbilisi is rated as the best city for young digital nomads. One can explore local cuisines, enjoy the fun nightlife, find affordable and comfortable accommodations, and join the many international events. The processing time to acquire its residency is 15 to 30 working days. This permit lasts from 6 months to 6 years and is further converted into permanent residence after staying in the country for more than 4 years. Although there is no exact disclosed sum, but some officials speculate that a monthly income or pension of $2,000 is mandatory. The combination of all its positive aspects and straightforward bureaucracy makes Georgia an attractive option for anyone looking to build a new life abroad without the usual red tape. Number 1. Guatemala. Most Central American countries, even Panama and Costa Rica, take almost 4 to 9 months to process income-based visa applications. While in comparison, in Guatemala, you can receive a digital nomad or a rentista visa in just 1.5 months. That too, with a minimal income threshold of $1,250 per month. Plus, US, Canadian, and EU citizens do not need a visa to enter and live in Guatemala for up to 90 days. And if they apply when on a visit in Guatemala, the processing time decreases even more. The expat population in Guatemala is relatively small but is growing steadily. Along portions of the coastline and around its most popular areas, small international communities have quietly formed over the years, including retirees from the United States living comfortably on Social Security income. Housing, dining, transportation, healthcare, and everyday expenses remain among the lowest in the region, enabling retirees and passive earners to maintain a comfortable lifestyle without requiring a large monthly budget.